Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be a review of November's Boxycharm and an unboxing of December. Let's go ahead and start with November's review. First product or two that I do not have anymore, and they are the Tula Hydrogel Sheet Mask. I used them, they were fine, they didn't have any long-lasting benefits, they're sheet masks. I would not repurchase, they were expensive. Next are these Boxycharm brand brushes. They are both dirty, I have been using them both. I've been using this big one for foundation and the small one for contour actually. I don't love this big one for foundation. I felt like it gave me streaks all over my face and it wasn't blending anything in. It just made my skin look really weird. However, the smaller one I think is really, really great for contour. It gets right into the area without being like a chisel. I don't know, I just really like it for that. I did use it for under eye concealing as well, and I'm just not a fan of brushes for concealer, but it did a decent job at that too. As a whole, these are not brushes I'm going to be reaching for. I will reach for the small one more than the big one though. Next is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellar Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. I feel like I need to continue using this more to really see any type of benefit because right now I don't see much of a difference, if any, in my under eyes. I also put it around where crow's feet generally happens. And I haven't noticed any change or any different. And this is $50, so I don't know that I will repurchase once it's done unless at the end of this bottle I notice like a super big change in my under eyes. But right now I'm not seeing a difference. Next is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Charm. The shade's beautiful. It's not a shade I gravitate to. The formula is pretty nice. It's not my favorite formula. It is a smidge drying, but not anything horrible. I've tried way worse. I'm actually intrigued and would be interested in trying some of the nude shades. And I really do think this is a pretty shade. It's just not anything that I wear, like hardly ever. I love these colors, but I don't wear them out because I personally hate reapplying lipstick because like colors like this you have to reapply all the time. They don't wear off like in a nice ombre way. They wear off like right where any of food has touched that area. And so it's just bothersome to me. But it's a pretty color and a nice formulation, so I am pretty happy with this. And the last product is the Celestial Thunder palette by Storybook Cosmetics. As a whole, I don't mind this palette. I think it's fine. I really like these three colors together, you know, the neutral ones of this palette with this on the inner half. It's a gorgeous look. I love the way that these warms contrast with this really dark cool. But the pink plays nicely. I'm not a fan of these two shimmers, and then this blue is fine. It's not a... I'm just not blown away by this palette, unfortunately. And my sister actually really wants this palette, so I am going to pass it on to her, I believe. So as a whole, I was not blown away with November's box, but I also wasn't super disappointed. As a whole, I think that it was okay. It wasn't the best box I've ever got, but it also wasn't the worst. So now we are moving on to December's box. It's crazy to think that this is the last box of 2019. The theme this month is Whimsy, a really pretty card. The first product is the Seraphine Botanicals Daikin and Dreams, I think, lip exfoliator with radish extract. A gentle lip scrub infused with radish and chamomile extracts as well as chia seed oil to keep lips smooth, cleansed, and conditioned. So let's open this up, smell it and all that. It smells really good. Okay, so it's like a peachy pink color, lightly gritty, not too bad. It smells really good. Sweet, like a vanilla-y mixed with like a fruity. Really, really nice smelling. It feels like it's a good texture. It's slightly gritty, but it has like a lot of oily moisture feel. Not like greasy oil, but like good oil. Does that make sense? Probably not. This retails for $24. This next product is a product that I chose for myself. It was between this product and something else. And this is the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. So this is what the tub looks like. So it is just a typical like water cream consistency, it looks like. So I always compare it to the Tatcha water cream because that's the one that I use the most. And it does feel like that, but this feels a lot thinner in consistency, surprisingly, because I thought Tatcha was really thin. But this actually feels a little bit more watery, but it has like a nice bit of tackiness to it. An anti-aging glacier water cream that delivers mineral-rich moisture while protecting the skin from free radicals. A fusion of ferments, amino acids, and plant extracts help calm the skin while boosting vitality and suppleness. Okay. Well, we will put that to the test and check back next month. This product retails for $39. This next product is the Ciate London Marbled Light Illuminating Blusher. I think this is in the shade Halo. The packaging feels really, really lightweight and cheap, to be honest. It does have a nice little mirror in there, though. This is what it looks like. Kind of like a mauve-y cool tone. So I'm going to try to swatch it just with that shade and then just with the light shade. and see what I can do with that. Not a lot. Okay, so I am going to just swirl because that's normally how one would wear blush. It's a pretty shade. I don't know that you can see it, and I truly don't see a lot of luminosity in it, and I don't feel like it looks luminous at all. It looks pretty matte to me. Maybe satin. The shade is really, really pretty though. I think that's going to look really, really pretty this summer. I don't have a lot of blush on today, so let's go ahead and just apply some. It's hard to tell because I did have highlight on, but it is really pretty. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really pretty. This blush retails for $26. So this is a product that I was actually pretty excited to get, and it is the Storybook Cosmetics Fairytales. This is the Little Red Riding Hood one. There was a different one that was green. I don't remember what that one was though. And this is what the inside looks like. Very pretty box art over here, and then it does have a nice mirror. And these are the shades. I will swatch them now. So these first two are Red and Bad Wolf. That one's gorgeous. Then we have Basket, which is really smooth, and Peril. It's really pretty. And the last two are Journey and Woods. Let me put the little book down. Here is the palette all swatched out. Really pretty color selection, I think. The mattes feel really, really smooth, and these shimmers are pretty creamy. They're not as creamy as other shimmers I have tried, but the only other Storybook Cosmetics item that I have is the looking at it, Wizardry and Witchcraft palette. It is one of the first reviews I ever did on my channel. I'll link it up in the eye for you if you can bear to stand that. But I actually really enjoy the quality of those, and so I have high hopes for these. And of course, this is like the most precious packaging in the entire world. I can't wait to put it up next to the Wizardry and Witchcraft palette, and I really can't wait to play with it. This retails for $35. So this last product I actually saw when I opened my box, and that's why I don't have eyebrows on today, and this is the Brow Bar True Brow Makeover Kit. Style your brows like a pro with this ultimate brow kit, designed with 2 long-wearing brow shades, brightening brow lift, sculpting mascara gel, angled brush, and flat brush. Okay, so, and this is in the shade Dark. So this is what it looks like. It is covered in fingerprints, unfortunately. But when you open it up, it comes with 2 brow, like, powders, a gel cream thing of some sort, and then you have a tinted brow gel, and then the little brush. So what I'm going to do is take my spoolie and spoolie the brows into place, and I'm going to do just the powder and the wax on one side, and then I want to do the gel on the other. I took the gel and just put a little blob of it on the back of my hand, and it stained my hand really bad. So I am going to go ahead and do the powder first, I think. And I will use the brush provided, and what I'm going to do is take this brown shade and just start filling in the brows. It does have a little mirror that I don't find helpful, so I'm just going to use my own mirror. I generally don't use powders anymore. I feel like powders are good if you have a naturally thicker eyebrow shape and you just need a little bit of filling done. I think that they're great for that. But as far as like me, where I need to sculpt out my brows, I feel like it looks weird most of the time. And I'm not a huge fan of these colors because this looks a little too warm for what I normally prefer. And then if I use this black, it's going to be super dark. I don't know, that kind of doesn't look too bad shape-wise. And I would not use this brush ever because it is too small and a little bit awkward to hold just because of the size. So to be perfectly honest, I don't hate the way that that looks right now. I just feel like when I do this or with a pomade, I feel like they look way more sculpted than I'm used to. And now I'm going to go into that gel and just kind of that flatter end, and then just kind of pat it on top, I guess. And it seems like this gel has a little bit of a tint to it. It's like a lighter brown. So that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like that made it look really, really strange. I don't know how I feel about that anymore. And now I'm just going to take the tinted brow gel because it's dark. I'm going to take it on the other side and see what happens. And once again, I don't have enough eyebrow hair for this to be beneficial to me. And the spoolie is huge. Because, like, I don't know. I have to fill all of this in. So to me, this just looks stupid. And like I don't know how to fill in my eyebrows. You know? That looks bad. Well, that was a dumb idea. Now I just rubbed off all my makeup. I was not even thinking. Cool. So now that I have this powder stuff on, I am now going to take that brow gel again and just see what that does to the brow with powder on it already. So, I don't know if you can tell, I think you can. Right here, I got it on some hair that I generally don't fill in. And so that would definitely have to be fixed. And then that just goes along with, I think that this spoolie is just way too big. And then that makes my brows way too dark. So right now, I think the powders are okay. I think the wax is a bad color, and I think that the gel is a bad color. But the powders, I think, will be fine. So I will keep trying them out. This retails for $30. As always, I will have all of these products with the pricing and the full box total listed in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you're notified when my review of December and unboxing of January comes. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.